Good evening, Hollow Knight community.
Welcome to the second match of the day. This one technically took place yesterday, shortly before Tremon's match.
Yeah, so approximately 26 hours ago, around that vein. Yeah.
But given that it got so close to the other race, he didn't want to. Okay, and it looks like we've started.
So we've got starts in A Mound and Fungal. So nobody's going to be doing that Leg Eater Shade Skin.
Shame.
Wesker going straight for probably just going to get the Charm Notch and then go to Queen Station would be my guess. It looks like Quatopine might be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Technically, the Shade Skip is interesting here because it gets you access to Leg Eater, which the other player does not have yet. But
yeah.
It's a lot less valuable because it's literally just Leg Eater and like this ultimate. Sync up on the VS pickup. Oh, an early white fragment. And we have simultaneous essence pickups.
Yep. 600 essence within the first minute.
That is incredible.
I wonder if there's anything in Resting Ground.
You get that early essence and suddenly, doing Peak's Dark Room becomes a very high priority as soon as it's available.
Yeah.
Runners mostly in sync right now. Quattro a little head on Sporg. In a little trouble. Gonna fall and get out of it. Go for a second attempt. And, no. Attempt number 3. Still somehow managing to avoid damage here.
Looks like both of our teams are having trouble with Sporgs. Quado making it up there.
Wesker got the Charm Notch for their
efforts, not. And that's wings at 22 grubs.
Oh boy. Yeah, let's actually take a quick look at this board. What hard goals do we have on here? We have Tiso Quest, we have Hive Knight.
And there's Resting Ground Stag.
Oh, excellent. Where was that?
That was at Fungal Map.
Oh, so they do have maps on.
Yes.
And I'm just seeing the Monarch Wings at 22 grubs now. Interesting. We have False Knight and Failed Champion on the board.
Love to see one goal locking the other.
Oh, and we actually get all Grubfather checks is on the board, so even if they find the Duke Wings, they still have to get those 22 grubs.
Yeah. 3 Fragiles is on the board.
Oh, and we have a quick dash from Queen Station.
Queen Station.
Both teams have that dash already.
Yeah.
All right, so we've definitely seen
second weight fragment already at Dirtmouth Stag.
I'm waiting for the Hidden Station Stag to show up.
I was about to say, I'm waiting for the Birthplace Egg progression.
Oh, it's a classic.
God Tuner being on the board is one of those scary goals that could show up anywhere and could be anywhere.
Yeah, there's a number of random tans on this board. We have Monomon, we have God Tuner.
We have Claw at 900 essence.
Oh, so they're 2/3 of the way there. That essence is proving to be really useful. Let's see, we have Quick Slash Master's Glory. We have Isma's Tier. And we have 3 Fragiles, which could be done immediately, or it could take the entire race.
Yeah.
Tends to be one of those two. Right.
We also have Check Shade Soul on
Ash
the board.
Not going for the Gone Mask Shard, it looks like. Let's see, it looks like we have Wesker is doing something in Right Fungal. Maybe making their way over to Right Fungal now?
Yeah, it could be stopping at Leg Eater.
Team Green and Purple is picking up King Soul now. Just a little bit behind Team Blue.
So both teams are now 100 essence away from that Claw. Actually, no.
And
They have enough for that claw.
Team Purple already has Elegant Key. It looks like that was an autopilot. So
Yep.
check Shade Soul. That's a burden off the back. DV Stag at Light Eater. You see Blue picking that up. And an elevator pass. So that's city access. So this seed, we're not even 5 minutes in, and we know where Dash, Claw, and city access are, and Wings.
And Wings, yeah.
That is an insane. So this should be a really quick race. It's going to be all about how quickly the players can figure out where to get grubs. Unfortunately, we do not have any peaks access yet. Peaks being one of the better check dense places to go that also happens to have a lot of grubs.
You were saying we just got dive on Team from Celery.
I should just stop talking. The race is going too quickly.
Also, Salubra having one of those fragiles that we need.
All right, so one of these teams better sub out, right? At this point.
Well, I mean, this board is not conducive to going fast. There's another fragile. Actually, I think it's the same one.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of there's some stream delay between Ash and HCFwesker. Oh yeah, it looks like 2 copies of Heart.
Okay, yep.
Now they're really looking
Both
good.
Heart.
Quado making the green path play, which I very much approve of. Oh, and finding a Dream Nail at the map.
That's good.
Very, very, very approve. Getting the overturn goal out of the way early. Ash is going to go do shops. Quado's going to keep on moving through green path. With 4 pretty easy grubs to get in green path, and with those wings in sight, certainly a good play. Celery is going to go for False Knight. Ash collecting Crossroads grubs, which are a goal, but we still have no inkling of Sea Dash. So the goal is not obtainable yet.
Yeah, so we're seeing Celery do False Knight. Ash is going to be picking up that Wraith that was at Sly, presumably.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that does appear to be where they just got it. And they're looking through charms, and then peace out for now.
Yeah, Squado and Celery had that a little bit ago.
So Wesker's going to be making the move into green path here. Looks like they're going to go check autopilot first.
Any steady body enjoyers? Free.
Not without Quick Slash. I'll wear both, but I won't wear steady body without Quick Slash. I'll wear Quick Slash without steady body though any day of the week.
And Celery going right up to that stag nest that Quado found in green path.
Yeah, they're have both teams checked resting grounds, or does only one of them know about the claw?
I know that Blue knows about the claw. I don't know. I don't think that Quado and Celery know about the claw, but they're about to find out.
Yeah. Quado is collecting some. Oh. Okay, I think they already. Is Quado thinking. Okay, they're just grabbing some extra essence on the way up, I guess.
I'm a little confused about that with rest. Was it 808?
Well, it doesn't matter because there was a 300 essence pickup at Seer. Maybe the pickup was guarded by some essence. It wasn't. Yeah. Quado confirming.
Yeah.
In the chat that it was at 808.
Yeah, I thought it was at 800 exactly. As it turns out, reading is hard. Ash, please don't die to Moloch. I run 4MS. I would be very sad.
Reading especially difficult when you're doing it 4 times in parallel. Looks like Blue managed to get the ever elusive 2 Shade Gate Skull.
Also, Ash did not die to Moloch. I am happy.
They're rewarded with a rented egg for their efforts. We've got Celery making the way for Cliffs. Quado here going to check flower request. Is this a content seed? And at least not there. Only a soul refill.
Tragic.
Quite so.
The real question is, what does Shape of On have this race?
Indeed. Neither team has marked off False Nine Moloch yet. Little surprising. I guess Celery has not.
Celery's not the Moloch, and Ash is doing False Night right now.
Yeah, so we're going to see that marked off soon.
Surprised that Celery's not done Moloch already.
Yeah, especially with the spells that they already have. It's a pretty quick 3 checks. And that's the Duke Claw at the Stone Sank Journal.
Rude.
Love to see it. Quado gonna make quick work of trying to clear through green path here. Wesker going to get the grubs, gonna get the Dream Nail any second now. Celery's gonna drop down through Cliffs. Gonna check the map. Are they gonna do Dark Juniors? They are not. Even with oh no, they changed their mind. They're gonna take that 2 extra lifeblood to try to go.
Dark Jonies with just this equipment is scary. I mean, Dark Jonies in general is scary.
I
feel okay with it with Claw Seed Ash.
Celery does not. Celery, maybe just healing. I'm gonna go in again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
not get bullied by the Vengefly while trying to heal. It makes sense.
Yeah, Jonies is if you can get strength or a nail upgrade, so you can one-shot the Vengeflies, that definitely makes Jonies a lot easier. Dash makes it a lot easier. Claw, I actually prefer not to have Claw when I'm doing Dark Jonies, because it's easy to stick on a wall and side slash when you went to down Bogo. Which
that's fair.
Cannot happen if you don't have Claw.
Yeah, that's fair. Just the way I do it with Claw Seed Ash.
I never actually learned the Claw Seed Ash route. I just learned I learned how to do it itemless, but I much prefer to do it with dash. So I have dash. But honestly, the best movement I think is Wings, because Wings just lets you auto-correct every time you mess up a jump. Wesker making their way through Green Path, while Quado goes back to Leg Eater. Do we have locations checked on? Oh, we do. Quado Celery is a decent bit ahead, if I'm reading those numbers correctly. It looks like 55 to 40.
Second Dreamer coming from Celery. Because I believe we saw the dupe already. And we're seeing a peak play from Blue Team.
I very much like the peak play with 22 grubs on the critical path.
Yeah, especially with... Yeah, and also with Hollowness Crown on there.
Oh, is that one there too? I did not see
Yes,
it.
it's on the board.
Bottom left. Good. Wesker gonna make quick work of the rest of Green Path here. We have Celery cleaning up Cliffs. Quado trying to hit the Soul Totem at the Mass Shard, but isn't able to get it.
Yeah, 22 grubs has wings though.
Getting very
and Shade
informed.
Soul from Green Path. Don't know if we saw this on. Okay, there's God Tuner at the.
Was that Palm Relic or was
it was at Palm Relic.
It was at Palm Relic.
And there's Lantern. That's just mean. That's just cruel video.
Where was the Lantern? Celery just picked it up.
It was at Boulder Shell.
Very easily orphaned check.
Ash is doing the Peak Dark Room. Interesting decision here.
Do they not have RG stack?
No, they do.
Okay, so just this is rough because do they have? I mean, I guess you can go for the air stall to get the sea mound, but I think that's it.
Yeah.
In this situation, it looks like they're going to make it through though. It's one of the more difficult dark rooms I feel to do, just because of the amount of jump distance memorization you have to do. But I find that with a lot of Randoers, it's a more commonly learned one.
Yeah, just because
of
it's
how
so
valuable
useful.
because of how valuable it is to get to resting grounds. It opens up so many checks, and especially if you have dive and e-pass, it's your city access.
Yeah, I'm a little confused about not using that resting ground stag though. That seems like a misplay.
Might have just forgotten that they had it. Definitely not a mistake that I've ever made.
Fair point. Fair point.
Gonna make quick 0. Celery collecting some grubs and infected crossroads, and Quado going into Deep Nest. Always a fan of going into Deep Nest as soon as you get the claw. I mean, Deep Nest has a lot of checks in it, but my personal reason for always favoring Deep Nest is because it allows you to split with your partner much more effectively. You have one person taking on the left side of Hollow Nest, you have the other person taking on the right, and you're just able to split benches very effectively and not have to trace each other's steps. There's a lot of time you can spend in Deep Nest when you're waiting for the next progression to do something a little more check dense.
Yeah. And I mean, there are parts of Deep Nest that are pretty check dense. It's just that they're pretty spaced apart.
Yeah. Yeah, it's this right side of the bench is pretty check dense, and Dark Deep Nest is actually very check dense. But
yes.
Very easy to orphan checks there as well, particularly that Weaver's Den Geo chest that can be really painful to get. We have Ash opening up Glade.
I believe
they're just now finding this Mantis Claw.
Yeah, I believe we already had city access, vanilla city access with RG Stag, E-Pass, and Dive. Oh, and there's just more city access with King Station Stag.
Also, somebody picked up City Crest.
Yes, that was in Deep Nest.
Quad making work through Deep Nest here. So Team Blue now knows about the claw, but still doesn't have enough essence to get it. So we'll see when they're able to get over there. Celery doing peak scrubs. Takes the passive warp out. So I think that puts us at 10 grubs for Quatopine. And I should double check and Sly for something. Oh, probably hunting for essence for this claw. Double checking all the shops for the essence that they didn't buy.
Yeah.
No, they're gonna go check Salubric.
I know what essence at Leg Eater. And there's another dash up in Crystal Peak.
Oh, is that at the Wings Locked one?
Yes.
Just pogo there by Celery. And Wesker's gonna find the Dreamer in Cliffs. Just found Valerian. Gonna go light the lantern. Yeah, so really, I think we're just seeing this late claw really hurting Team Blue. Quatopine has branched out into Deep Nest and Peaks and is really fanning out, looking for these random obtains. But we see Team Blue is still working their way through Resting Grounds and Cliffs, playing a bit of catch up. We'll see what their
Yes.
next moves are.
Also, good way for Quado and Celery to break this up. So to do the 4 mimics goal.
Where is that? What is the word? Check kill for mimics.
Yes.
Well, if mimics aren't randoed, they don't want to break it up, right? Because the same person has to do it.
For some reason, I'm having a moment.
What you thinking?
I was about to say, I don't know what I'm thinking. Clearly.
If you do have, well, so I believe for this tournament, the settings are that grubs are in a split group, so that they are synced between the runners for the sake of Grubfather rewards. But the mimics, I believe, are not randomized at all. So I think according to vanilla item sync rules, the same player
correct.
has to kill all 4 mimics. But
Also,
this is quite
Human
fun.
Station Stag in Peak, which is going to make getting to base a lot nicer.
Oh, definitely. And we have Celery here going for Clawless Crown. Not getting the lower grub first, which, understandable, it's quite a long trek, and without wings, you have to go all the way back around. Quaro working on right fungal. I don't think we've seen anyone do right fungal yet, right?
We have not seen right fungal, I believe. Yeah, Wingless Crown is a lot of fun. I'm not a huge fan of Clawless Crown, but, you know, that's just me.
Stop calling me out, Blossom. You know what I meant. Clawless Crown is quite a trip. It's not as bad as you'd think it would be. It just has a bit of a knowledge check at the end.
Yeah.
Requires some precision. But like the first room is fine.
Yeah. For me, it's more so the fact that I just don't know how to lure that.
Yeah, so the
properly.
trick is that you have to fall down first to get it to go through the tunnel, and then when you bait it up through this second tunnel that we see Celery passing now, you have to alternate back and forth which spikes you're programming on to get it to oscillate between, like, safely up the tunnel without hitting the walls. Because if you stay on one side, it'll just fly into a spike wall. But Celery much more able to do it with Paw. And just gonna drop back down and get the grub this way. That's a
Very clever routing.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty efficient route. Not something I considered.
And
I believe it was
Dream Nail at Grimchild.
Oh, has Quado Celery not lit the lantern yet? Celery, don't die. Don't die, Celery. Oh, this is scary. Celery? Oh, no!
That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. Not the worst death. But losing the Fragile Charm and having to go back for the grub doesn't feel great.
Yeah, I will say that... Oh, and Trampass from...
Oh, they did open this floor first. That's good.
Where's that Trampass from? I saw it from somewhere in Crossroads.
I did not see. I can't make out the text. I mean, Wesker was just doing divine stuff, so... Huh. Well, I guess we'll find out. And then we see Quado Celery finally change to green to match the bingo board. So we gotta go back to the scrub after killing their shade. Oh no, Celery, don't die again. Celery! Celery! Oh no!
This grub is really scary.
This grub is very difficult.
Especially without a good way to kill that crystallized husk. That's the worst part. Like, the dash is a little...
Yeah, without having a...
And there's a fireball.
Dash.
Yeah.
Hasn't Team Blue had fireball for a long time?
Team Blue has had Shade Soul.
Yeah, so that's definitely a bit of an advantage that they've had over Green for a little while. But they're still playing. They're catching up, I think. I can't tell if that's a 91 or an 81 on Ash's screen.
81.
So, I mean, relatively they're catching up. Celery. Working really hard for this.
Celery, you need to do a mini hop there.
Finally gonna get it.
Thank you.
Free soul refill by CG is nice.
Yeah, that's very nice and convenient.
We have a little diversion now. I think Ash is the first one into DV.
Yes.
So probably gonna do some Beast End stuff.
We're also seeing Stone Sank from Wesker, which I don't believe we've seen.
Yeah, No Eyes is a check that's very easy to forget about, especially if you already did the Dark Room for the Mass Shard.
Yeah.
Lantern, especially in the higher brackets of these races, Lantern is an extremely optional item.
Yeah.
We see our players doing Dark Rooms all the time, even though tournament settings do not require it. But it is required for No Eyes, and it's required for Peaks access without Dive, or without the Claw C-Dash Wings skip.
Well, thank you for the...
It raided so hard we lost Maso. Oh, did we actually lose Maso?
I was about to say. It's like...
No Eyes being extremely uncooperative with Wesker on this fight. Not that No Eyes is ever cooperative.
That's true. But especially so here.
Celery gonna start wrapping up Peaks at this point. Going...
Yeah, it's like, I like Peaks with Dash Claw. I believe they have Dive as well.
Yeah, Dive was how they got in.
Yeah, Dash Claw Dive is really nice for Crystal Peak.
Taking the left out for the Crusher Grub. It's nice.
And there's QG Stag at King Station.
Did we see how Quado got to Kings? I assume it was through Catacombs.
I did not.
Oh, and Descending Dark at QG. That's really nice.
Yeah.
And immediately go take that to the Marmu fight.
Okay, they took the Stag. That makes sense. Yo, are we gonna see a Deep Dark Marmu?
So Team Blue has finally picked up the Claw from Russian Grounds. That's really painful to see. That's a very long time to be behind on Claw. We see them pretty even in goals on the board right now, but the check differential has grown substantially while Team Blue was hunting for the essence for that Claw.
And a lot of the blue goals are very quick for Green to do.
Celery going to go check Grimchild, which there was something significant there, if I recall.
Yeah, it was a Dream Nail.
Oh, so that's going to be their Dream Gate. That's very nice.
Yes.
And Quado, yep, just going to go up and get this grub probably, then go somewhere else.
Yeah, have Shade Soul, I believe, to kill the Aluba. Is that on the... Yeah, that's on this board. Although they've already actually done that, so... first?
Oh, when did
first
Team
simple
Green
key.
get Shake Cloak?
I...
A while ago. You said there was a dash in Peaks, right?
Oh, yeah.
Blue has not been to Peaks. So
Yes.
Don't have that.
Yeah, it was at the Wings Lock King's Idol.
Quato, okay, deciding not to go the Trader Lord route. I guess just checking the totem for now.
Yeah, I like to do that myself playing Rando. It's relatively quick.
Yeah, I can see wanting to have a little more gear before doing the Trader Lord fight.
Yeah. And Trader Lord is just slow.
I think that's our first... No, that's our second LR. We've seen a Cyclone Slash. I don't think we've seen Dash Slash yet.
And there's Shade Soul for green.
Wesker.
So going and doing that Moloch.
Yep. Wesker looks like they're going to be making the trek into Deep Nest for this portion here. Ash is, I think, our first player in Basin. We see Quado doing some cleanup in Canyon. They're going to do some quick overmown mound run. Oh, and we have a Dreamer at the Basin Paylor.
That's 3.
Yeah, so
and that's a goal. Monman's a goal on the board.
Oh, very nice. And, oh, I don't... They warped out immediately. How did they get into Basin?
Hidden Station Stag.
True. Have we seen the Tramp Pass yet?
Yeah, we have.
Oh, okay, so they probably just had the Tramp Bunch. Yeah,
Yeah.
Ash immediately going to check Blackout here, which is not logical, because we're still missing, I think, Hera?
Yes.
But doesn't stop you from checking Black Egg.
Yeah, and you need to go here anyways.
Ash walking... Okay, now dashing. A little confused by the walk there for a little while. They're gonna pick it up here, and there's a dupe. Mark Wings in Black Egg.
That
Ooh.
certainly something.
That's really funny, and that could give Blue a chance here to catch back up a bit, because Team Green is not. They're probably not going to get it until they get all the grubs.
Yeah, they're not getting it for a while. It looks
'cause
like.
we don't. Well, where's Quado right now? I say that, and now Quado's in Kings. If Quado's going down to Basin, then they're going to have wings pretty soon. Going to pick up grubs on the way, because why not? D-Dark will make quick work of these greater sentries. Oh, Tramp Pass was at Well.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't think Blue, unless Blue immediately checked Well and I didn't notice.
Yeah, Blue
We
checked
might not
well
have that.
right as they were doing Divine. I think that's what it was. And
Green
yeah,
gonna
looks
pick
like
up
Green is
some
going
of
to be
the-
getting the wings at Grubs.
They're not at 20. Oh, they are at 22. Oh,
They're
wow.
at 22.
Last I checked, they were at 14. That was quick. Quado making work of Pleasure House. Probably gonna go down into Basin here after slaughtering all the civilians to steal their money. Getting some good... I can never go for Wraiths on Gorgeous Husk. It just damages it to me whenever I try.
I think if you're facing left and
I've
you have it on
heard-
the left side, I think
Yeah,
it
I've heard
works
that
well.
the Wraith's knockback logic is extremely cursed.
Yeah,
It doesn't make sense.
it really doesn't. But I mean, then again, also King's Brand at Egg Shop. Just one rancid egg.
Oh, that's nice. So what are we still hunting for? We still don't have all the fragile charms. No sign of Quick Slash or NMG.
No D Crest.
No
No
D
Ismus
Crest.
Tier.
No Ismus Tier.
No Crystal Heart.
We do have that Tramp Pass though, which means somebody should be going to Edge.
Yes.
What is Celery doing from Saluba Bench? I guess going to Elevator?
Yeah, that's my guess.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, it's the fastest way there if you've already infected your crossroads.
City, I think, the most commonly split single area in the game because it is so large.
Yeah,
It's
City's
not
just
uncommon at all.
huge.
Yeah, not uncommon at all for one person to do right city and the other person to do left city. Especially when you start talking about Sanctum. Sanctum is a trip all its own. We have Wesker checking, going to save Zode here real quick. Has anyone done Bretta?
I don't believe so, but I might have just missed it.
Yeah, I know we saw someone. I think Quado went down into right fungal a while ago, but if they did check Bretta, I missed it. Quado making quick work of Watcher Knights here, gonna be spamming D-Work, getting quite a few parries on these Knights. Very efficient if you can actually pull it off. Last second dives to eat through the health.
And there's Dash Master at the
City store.
Storeroom Stag. That's really nice for green.
That is very nice. It's a little surprising to me we haven't seen this earlier, given how quick Elevator Pass was, because Elevator Pass was relatively early in this seed.
It was, but I'm not all that surprised either, because Dreamers were also early.
True.
And getting to going through there is just kind of long and slow.
Did we see anything else important at GG?
I don't believe so.
I didn't. Quado just checked Lurian. I missed what it was, but apparently they thought it wasn't important. So I'm inclined to agree with them. I would really like to see an edge play from Team Green to try to solidify their lead and find these random obtains.
Yes, definitely.
We have Killer Great. We have Tiso Quest, Great Hopper, Hive Knight. We have a number of edge goals.
Yeah.
Not to mention that Edge also has 3 relatively easy grubs and 1 not as easy. Nice spike tunnel from Quado going into Isthmus Grove. Right side spike tunnel too, which of course because they don't have C-Dash yet. Are they gonna do vanilla Isthmus? Nope, they're just gonna Dream Gate right back out. Interesting play. They definitely, I mean, they could do vanilla Isthmus Grove, but that would take so long. They might just be going down to the tram here.
Yeah, that's okay.
Kind of an interesting routing decision, because if you know you're going to use the tram anyway, then you might as well just go straight to it, right? And then just do Isthmus backwards and not bother with the spike tunnel. But probably doesn't hurt significantly either way. Celery making the Sanctum play. Probably going to see Quado heading into Edge here.
And there's Dash Slash.
Nice and early in Sanctum. And that's 25 grubs, so that's all Grubfather checks. That's locked down for Team Green. Gonna go get... There was something good at the Pale Ore here.
Pale Ore here had Monman.
Ah, yes, and that'll be Black Egg and the Dupe Wings for Team Green. We'll see if Quado goes check that immediately. Looks like Wesker's the first one into Weaver's Den, unless Quado already did it. Pretty sure Quado was doing Deep Nest for Team Green, but I don't remember how much of it they did. Soul Master Fight from Celery coming in. See if they find anything good here.
And there's Crystal Heart in Crystal Peak from CG2. So the question now is when does
Celery
Rando and Celery go back?
Yeah, Celery is the one who did CG1. They have the Peaks bench. It's gonna be them who does CG2. But yeah, very good point. When do they do it? I don't think...
Or do they find the dupe?
They could find a dupe as well. I don't think... Oh, no, we do. C- is required for Crossroads Fog Canyon grubs.
That's correct.
So they do need to find that one or the dupe.
That Dream Nail was in Weaver's Den.
Is that
believe
Awoken?
Yes, that's Awoken.
That is Awoken. And they have C-, which puts White Palace in logic for Team Blue. Which can be a good or bad thing.
Yeah.
It's good if there's something in White Palace. If there's not, it's very, very bad.
Yeah, if not, it's just giant bait. God Tuner was at Palm Relic below Shermal Ogres. And it looks like Quato's starting to make his way through Hive.
Good play. You've got Hive Knight on the board.
Yeah, like you have to do this anyways.
Yep. And he's got pretty good movement. I mean, Dash Master, Shade Cloak, really nice. Cyclone drops all over the place. Gonna bait the big B here. Bait it a little too hard, maybe. Palor. Haven't been keeping track of those. Has anyone checked Nailsmith yet?
I do not believe so, no.
Ash making their way to Crown. Wesker on their way to Beast Den, looks like.
Celery didn't get the toll bench first, interesting. Before doing Sanctum.
Sometimes I'll miss that if I'm dropping down to check Nailsmith first and I grab Quirrell Bench. Yeah, that City Toll Bench, especially if you have early city access, can be absolutely critical.
It's nice and central.
And they're going to mark off that check Shade Soul goal any moment. What do they get from Shade Soul? Another Palor. We'll see if that prompts a trip to the Nailsmith.
Yeah.
It looks like it did. Probably going to make a pit stop at Lump first, though they have plenty of Geo and certainly don't need to.
Yeah. And let's see what is at Hive Blood. Also, Isma's Tier at Hera. So
that's a nice find for Blue.
Extremely. Isma's Tier is required for the board, so...
Yeah. Blue does need to mark that goal, though.
And that's Void Heart at Hive Blood.
Oh, that is a glorious find. Even with Hive Knight on the board, like, you know that's one of the last places people go when they're still hunting for obtains.
Looks like Quato's doing those Revic parries.
Yep. And they're gonna try to synergize it with the Glade pickup here. Love to see it. And there's another Dream Nail there, so now they don't have C-Dash yet.
Also another dash at Nail 2.
And there's an NMG at Nailsmith. I think that's Nail 4.
That is Nail 4.
Oh, that's hilarious. So, I'm going to need a few more Palor for that.
Yeah.
That isn't really... I mean, either Quick Slash or an MG would be really fitting pickups for Nailsmith.
Yeah, Quick Slash especially.
Yeah, they're going to be hoping they find Quick Slash first, but if they don't, they know where they can get that goal. Quado... Gonna go this way. Not going to go the back way to check Isma's Grove. And we see that Team
They
Blue
don't have Isma's
still...
tier yet. Yeah, they don't have Isma's tier or Crystal Heart yet, so they can't.
Oh, right, that's true.
What did
Team
Quado just
Blue...
pogo there? I'm sorry.
What did who pogo?
It looked like Quado pogoed the edge of the ledge there. I would need to rewatch that.
Are you sure it wasn't Insta-Wings?
It might have been Insta-Wings.
Yeah, I don't know if Quado is an Insta-Wingser, but it wouldn't surprise me if they are.
I wasn't just seeing things and you can actually pogo that. This game is stupid.
We love Hollow Knight. It is stupid, but we love it.
Yes. And it looks like Ash is going into Hive now.
Yeah. Gonna go get this Void Heart. Quado making work of Edge.
Celery about to find those duplicate wings.
Team Blue did finally mark Isma's tier. Just a little late. They are a good bit behind on goals right now, though. Yeah, they haven't been to storerooms yet either. So I don't think they don't have that Dash Master yet.
Yeah.
Quado going for the Markoth fight.
Ash having a much comfier Hive.
Oh, it's Ash? Oh, right, they have C-Dash, so Ash is going to get this scrub. We have Celery picking up the Duke Void Heart in Waterways. Gotta be making their way towards Junk Pit. Yeah, Team Green is still missing the C-Dash. Remind me where Team Blue found it?
Crystal Guardian 2.
Ah, right. Yeah, so Celery has to go back and get that at some point. Or maybe they'll just find the dupe in Junk Pit here. Quado not buying the economical soul refill at Motto because they're already on full on soul.
Blue finding that God Tuner. And that was Oro, by the way. Motto's the one in Cliffs.
Ah, yes. I will buy that soul refill every time if I'm out of soul. I have one.
Yeah, Quado's just not out of soul.
Yes.
Good fake dive from Quado.
Nice Cyclone strat to farm the soul there. Celery going for Fluke Marm. Ash having the Hive Knight fight here.
And Quado finding the other Isma's tier at Quick Slash.
Interesting. I wonder if they'll make any reads into that. Seems unlikely though, since they currently dominate blue in goals, minus Salubra Overcharge, but they can get that at any time.
Yeah, like Green has been doing a very good job of just knocking out what goals they can.
Shaman Stone for 2. Down there, you see it. Celery? Okay, good dive from Celery. Stays alive. Gotta go work on this Junk Pit now. I assume they have swim. That would be a very unfortunate way to find out you don't have swim.
They do have swim.
Oh, and there's a greed.
Yeah,
Is that our second or third fragile charm?
second one, I believe.
Yeah, I know we've seen Heart at Sluga, but I guess we haven't seen Strength yet. There's a Shriek.
Yep.
Yeah, I like close map. That looked like a Joni's Blessing at Bardoon Lifeblood. That amuses me.
That sure was.
Alright, Quado here going to set up the Dream Gate for Tiso Quest. Probably going to go work on this now.
Yep.
Might take them a little bit of time. I don't think they have Crossroads Stag. But certainly going to be cheaper for them than for Celery to go to Edge.
Pretty sure they do have Crossroads Stag. I feel like I've seen that.
That would certainly make Tiso Quest faster for Quado. Wesker. Oh, are we going to see Bretta finally? Where's Wesker going to go? And we're going to have Quado checking Kalos here. Simple key and guard P journal entries. Probably not going to see Kalos this run.
Yeah. There's Dream Wielder for green. Very nice charm to have. Especially with Veil Champ on the board.
Oh, for sure. Gonna have Ash heading in Edge here. Ash will be able to check Isma's Grove with that C dash. Of course, Team Green can do it now too, but that's a very orphan check for Quado now.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be a while before they decide to go back there. Whereas Ash is going to go here. Nope, never mind. I thought Ash was going up towards Isma's Grove, but they're not.
And Shopkeeper's Key from Pale Lurker. That's kind of gross.
That is kind of gross. Ash will get there eventually. They are making their way up there. And it's going to be a minute, I think, before we see that checked, because Quado is not the one who saved Sly, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. And Celery is currently busy fighting Dumb Defender.
Are they going to do White Defender? Maybe just like leave a Dream Gate and do White Defender later. I would definitely prefer checking that Shopkey first.
Especially since you have King Station Stag.
Or maybe Quado's just gonna go save Slide themselves while someone's busy.
Quado doesn't have Dirtmouth bench. So that could be an issue.
Team Green did right. They have RG Stag because they've done. Yeah, they're just doing some RG cleanup right now. It looks like.
Yeah. And another Pale Ore from Dung Defender. So I believe green only needs one more.
Yep, and then that'll be NMG.
As for that one more, 2 Pale Ore back to back by Dung Defender. That's kind of gross.
Looks like
And
Sly
Fragile Strength at Sly Key.
Oh, they did buy it. Okay, I looked at the menu late. Charm Rush there too, which is a nice pickup. Wesker going to be going for those Mimics, it looks like. Going to close out the 4 Mimic Skull. Celery going to buy all of the Divine things.
So I believe all green needs right now is Defender's Crest.
I think... Well, they still need C-Dash, don't they?
Okay, they haven't gotten C-Dash? Alright.
So they need C-Dash for the Grubs.
Also, Grimchild at Divine, thanks video game.
That's fantastic. Loves the required Lantern. I'm just going to quickly kill a Great Hopper here.
Quado going and taking the Stagnus to Dirtmouth.
Fortunately, a relative. Oh, interesting. Very nicely done. I was confused by the Cyclone hovering there, but just trying to get the right side.
You can dash out of the Stagnus entry, no?
You would need to have C-dash to see.
That would require having C-dash. That's kind of important, isn't it?
A little bit.
It's like we just established this.
Celery going for glowing wounds. Don't die, Celery. Don't die. Looks like they might just go to Fail Champ instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, with only needing 2 more things, one of which is C-dash. Like,
yeah, green is really in a position to rush goals here.
Yes.
I just realized that 2 different maggots and Fail Champ are both on the board.
Yes, they are. Why have both matches today required maggot murder?
Well, at least this one
makes me sad.
This one doesn't require Myla murder.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Quado gonna wrap up the HCFwesker here and do it with Kahlo too. I didn't know you could do that, but I guess it makes sense.
You can do it with any hollow. You just need to walk in and then leave. I think it's actually optimal to do it with Kahlo 3.
Why? I guess because it's closest to the
Because it's closest to the...
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's closest to the transition.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. And it looks like... I think Ash is going to pick up a Void Heart down here.
I already have Void Heart.
Oh, they're going to pick up the Duke then. There was something good down here at the 420 Rock. I don't remember what it was.
Pain and death are 2 different things.
Celery. That's a little bit too much tanking there.
Yeah.
Fail Champ tank strats are incredible, but very, very risky, especially with only 6 masks and no lifeblood.
I mean, you have Shaman Stone, you have Void spells. You can just do Shade Soul triples.
All right, going for Dream Builder mid fight. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Celery step away from this for a little bit. Maybe drop a Dream Gate. No Dream Gate. Or gets the soul refill, goes back into it.
Fantastic.
I respect it. Thanks, Quado, for the soul refill.
Gotta love getting bailed out by your partner like that.
And there's the dupe C-dash at the bottom of Fungal Court.
Yeah, at the Deepness Mask Shard.
And I think that's... No, they still need Defender's Cross.
Yeah, they just need Decrest now.
We have not seen it, so we don't know where that is.
Correct.
Is it going to be at Super Secret Seal? Maybe it'll be at Fail Champ. Wesker going for the play at Umu. If they find a random tenure, that'll actually be really good for people.
Yes, C-dashes were Claw and Wings locked. Does not have Shaman Stone equipped for some reason. Probably just an oversight. Shaman Stone was only 2.
Quado gonna go get the Mimic here.
And there's Defender's Crest. It's at Monoman.
It's at Monomon. Oh. Alright, so blue has some catch up to do, but I think this gives them hope.
Yeah.
Because green might not do Mono for a while.
Although that Grubs and Crossroads and Fog Canyon goal could guide them there. That's very plausible.
This is true.
And GG's to Celery on False Knight. By False Knight, I mean Failed Champion.
Ash gonna go do TSO quest here. And Quato's gonna get all the grub obtains. Yeah, so we're probably gonna, Celery's gonna go make the Fog Canyon play here. Go finish up the grubs. Quato is thinking. Gonna go do Abyss? Yeah. Yeah, they just need to find this decrest.
Yeah.
Which we already established was at Monomon. Which I definitely remember. Yeah, we'll see if Celery makes the play. Celery might just grab the grub, maybe grab the bench, and then peace.
Yeah, that is also very plausible.
Yeah, without lore tablets on it, it's only 2 jacks. It's quite a long fight. But then again, they do have Shaman Streak, and oh no, Quato drops an input or something.
That's an unfortunate dip.
Fortunately, they still have the lifeblood on. The worst is when you lose 2 health on the trip in, and then the door's closed when you're worked out.
That is the worst feeling.
Almost tips again. Wow. Alright, so Celery's going to go in here and grab the bench. The question is, are they going to drop down, or are they going to go somewhere else? And they are going to drop down. So I think that's gonna be GG for green here. They're gonna get the decrest. Someone's gonna go buy NMG from Nailsmith.
Yeah.
And then that'll be it.
Almost certainly Celery.
Well, they could hypothetically split it because it's 2 things to do.
I mean, they could, although I know Celery has already been over there. I don't think Quato has.
No, but Quato has Slew Revenge, so like they could help. It would be a trek. But also, like especially when you're ahead on the board, you might as well try, right? Like your time's not going to be better spent doing getting ahead on Radiance. Even if you don't make it in time that's faster for your partner to do both things, you might as well try to help them out.
I suppose so. Just these 2 goals go together so well.
Yep. Oh, that's true. They can make it in one trip because they already have the Geo.
Yeah.
I was thinking you'd split both directions, but that barely even helps. Yep, and Quato got the memo that they found decrest, and it's gonna go grab some checks anyways, cause why not, right? Cause your time, you might as well
try to. You could find a nail upgrade over here. You could find
another mass shard. You could find an extra vessel fragment.
Yeah, exactly.
You could find Hera. You could find Hera.
You could also find Hera.
I mean, imagine if that was logical wings access. Pretty sure Claw was logical this seed, but
yeah, green in go mode at less than an hour and 5 minutes in.
Yeah,
this is an incredibly quick seed.
Absolutely. Not quite hitting that sub-hour mark, but for a Blackout, this is very fast. And I think we knew this was coming with the early Dash Claw access and City access all in under 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I think
and
it's not
Wings
surprising.
knowledge.
Yeah, I think it's not surprising at all that the seed is finishing this quickly. Quado.
It
yeah,
looks like
so
they are actually splitting it.
they are going to split it. Quado's going to go talk to Lem, and Celery's going to get to the Nailsmith. Is Quado going to race Celery to the Nailsmith? There's no way. That's synchronized C dashes in different rooms. Was not expecting that. That was pretty cool. And then leaving a dream gate here. Oh no. Quado, you monster. You absolute how dare you? Oh, they're gonna go and go for Radiance now.
Oh,
What'd
that's
you say?
fair. Let's say, what did Quado do?
Quado left a Dream Gate outside Nailsmith. I think Quado plans to kill Nailsmith. That's my read of that. I don't know why else you would put a Dream Gate there.
I mean, you have the stuff to go to Happy Couple, but killing the Nailsmith would, in fact, be no bueno.
I think that's not... I don't know how that works with Rando nail upgrades, though. I don't think the Nailsmith would be there until they talk to the Nailsmith. I know at one point that was severely glitched. If you try to buy out the Nailsmith after your partner has already done that, bad things happen. But I think that's been fixed. We might find out.
Where's Elegant Key again?
Elegant Key was fairly early. I don't remember where. Possibly Grubs.
Because my instinct is that Blue doesn't have it, given that they haven't checked Shade Soul yet.
They might just be doing other things. I don't remember what Elegant Key was. Quado informing me that they are not, in fact, a Nailsmith murderer. They just did not know how much Geo the fourth nail cost.
Gotcha, yeah. 250, 500, 751 grand.
Oh no, Celery!
Oh, that's unfortunate. Getting speared in the middle of a shriek, that is the worst feeling.
There's a lot of things that are the worst feeling in Hollow Knight. They're on a rotation.
Very true.
Fortunately, Team Green has a pretty sizable lead here. The goals that are remaining for Team Blue are quite extensive. Although, I think they're going to find the green here. The green here?
Yes, they're going to find the green here.
Yeah, so that's 3 Fragile Charms. Assuming that Blue already has string.
I was about to say, did they already do Pale Lurker? I don't know if they did.
Oh, true. But yeah, with the lead that Green has right now, I think Celery will need to take several Radiance deaths to put it in jeopardy.
GG's to Quado, by the way.
Just about. Yeah, there it is. Formal GG timing is on the last Shadow Tendril hit. Also known as the last input in the game sequence. Where is Ash going? Oh, I guess Ash is taking this way up to Nailsmith.
Yeah, that's the only thing that makes sense.
I mean, I guess this works if you don't have Coral Bench. like, if you do, I think it's absolutely faster to just go from there. This is quite a trek. I guess not. No, it was shorter than I remember. Maybe not that much of a trek.
Hour and 7 minutes in game for a Blackout TE. That is incredible.
Celery at 5 health. Is that all? Having a pretty decent platforms phase. Yep, and on the climb with 5 health, this should be fine. No underplot from Celery, but that is quite alright.
And that will be GG's for Celery and for Cream.
We'll see if Blue keep pushing. Yeah, Blue needs the NMG. They have the Defender's
68%,
Crest.
though that's not nice. Unfortunate.
Relatively, I want to say on the slightly on the low side for a Blackout TE, but not by much. And it looks like, yeah, looks like Blue team is not going to finish here based on their screens. So, as we've been informed by our restreamer, there is going to be some commentary here at any moment. Unfortunately, we do not have time machines, so we will not be. The commentary is pre-recorded.
Yeah.
We're not going to be able to ask questions or anything. We will see when they come on. We will wait awkwardly as commanded.
Yeah, this is where I would ask chat if they had any questions for the runners, but as alluded to earlier, we do not have a time machine.
Oh, hey, Pom.
Hi, Pom. Hello.
Hello.
Feel like we got pretty lucky with the random obtains there.
We did. No.
Trying.
I am now audible. Insane.
Oh my gosh. Audible palmable, if you will.
We both said it.
I'll be honest, I was mostly watching YouTube and the other race that was live.
Oh, nice.
So I don't have many leading questions, but if you guys want to talk about the race, you're free to.
Sure. I really liked the early movements. I was annoyed at the lack of C-Dash. And then we got Dash Master, and I like literally said yes, and I was so goddamn happy because I had been like when I died to when I was up there dying in Sea Peaks, I was like, this is the slowest I have ever been in my entire life. I have never been more slow. and then like I shortly afterwards found Dash Master, and I felt like it was just like so much better to actually move.
So hello.
Hey, yeah. What was quick slash or nail master? We weren't doing the goals till we found that. Basically, we had everything else ready to go.
Yeah, we got running pretty fast for that seat, huh?
Yeah. We got Nail Master's Glory. It was at the last nail upgrade.
Oh,
okay.
I literally just walked out. Like I didn't even check it because you guys GG'd.
It was.
I'm
pure
literally
no.
standing outside the hut right now.
Yeah.
Damn.
Ooh.
The other one, Quick Slash, was like in Quatopine, so
Oh God.
yeah.
Oh wow.
We never went there. Obviously, we checked that, but yeah.
Hmm.
That was a pretty
Oh,
quick
cool.
race then,
All right,
because
well,
I mean,
yeah, I guess we're outie. Which no hard feelings or nothing. I mean, yeah, I haven't played Hollow Knight since the All Majors tournament. And Ash just hit me up on sign up day. Hey, join the tournament with me. I'm like, okay, when's it start? Well, we gotta sign up now, and it starts in 2 days. I'm like, whoa. So yeah, but no, I had fun. Got a little workout into it. So yeah, I had a good time.
that's good. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just saying that we got super lucky with the random obtains, and I felt pretty good about that.
Yeah, Celery found all the random obtains for us, basically.
I kind of did. I was kind of
Yes.
I was kind of on a lucky streak there.
Yeah.
We were literally talking between the two of us. We were, as I was fighting Umu, Quato's like, I don't know, Celery, I think that the person who finds Decrest the first will be the person who wins. And then I checked Bonamon and I freaked out because it was Decrest. I was like, oh. So that was kind of fun.
Nice. You guys were marking stuff and it was like, you haven't done anything in Crossroads. I'm like kind of worried. Where the hell did they go?
I did False Night and I was about to move on to Moloch or something, and then we got Stag Nest and I just warped out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then I went to Peaks next. I just didn't bother with that. With some of those early goals, because you can go and do them so easy once you've upgrades and stuff, and we had other things to do. So I figured it was better to spread out our time and get a little bit of each of the areas. I've seen Quantum Blossom really have success that way. I'm doing making sure that you grab your benches and everything and be able to warp to many different areas rather than full clearing something and then moving on, which is what I tend to do. But yeah, I felt like I didn't get too attached to full clearing an area this time, which I was pretty proud of.
Yeah.
All right, well, GG's, y'all. Good luck in your next race.
Thank you.
Ash,
Thank you.
Thanks for carrying me through this. And Tom, good to see you, man. It's been a while.
Every time we talk, it's been a while.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I'm a old hermit or whatever. But anyways, y'all have a good one, and appreciate y'all hosting the tournament thing, and see y'all later.
Yeah, thanks for playing.
Jeez.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, in the assumption that this is being restreamed right now, I will throw it back to whoever the live comms are. This might have been the last match. I'm not sure. This is either restreamed at 1 p.m. Eastern or 10 p.m. Eastern. So if it was 10, then this is going to be the last match and all of the next round will be known. If it was 1, there are 2 matches coming up pretty soon that, again, the future people will know better than me. So, yeah, bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Past Palm.
Yes.
Crap, I have to mute the stream. Yeah, so this is the last match for today. Not quite 10 p.m. Do we have any scheduled for tomorrow yet?
Not to my knowledge.
So it's not official yet, but I think the follow-up match is going to be, we're shooting for sometime around 8:30, I think. Obviously check the schedule. But yeah, people should be scheduling matches for tomorrow because they'll be following up from the matches that were played today.
Yeah, so thank you all for watching. keep an eye out for those pings to see when the matches are. And I believe this will be updated when matches are scheduled.
We'll get our weekly ping from number, probably,
Yes.
summarizing all the matches. All right, I think that's it.
Yep. Thank you all for watching. And good night.
Y'all have a good night.